Managing your files on MyConnect can be a challenge, especially if you're not really too sure what is happening with your files and where they're going. So let's get started by just reminding ourselves that what a file is something that you attach to a page. For example, this freshman PE banner is an image file that I attached. So where do these images go after I've uploaded them? What I'd like you to notice is over on the left navigation bar under the word Files, if you click on it, you will be accessing all the files that have been currently uploaded to this particular course shell. Now in this case, all of the files are images, but what you're going to notice is that they are not in any kind of organizational folder. Right now it's pretty simple, I only have 4, but for many of you, after a few weeks of using your site, you are going to have tons of files in here that are just floating around. So before you get too many files going here, what I want to do is I want to show you how to organize them. First of all, to create a folder to put your files in, you're going to go on the left side over here and you'll notice it says Add a Folder. So on your Sandbox site, what I'd like you to do is add a folder called Images. Once you have that folder created, you're going to put your cursor on the icon in front of anything that's a PNG, a GIF, or a JPEG, and you're going to drag it into that folder. And what that is doing is putting all of our images that we have uploaded into that folder. And where that becomes important is when we go and add some more, which we'll go to in just a moment. I'd like you to also add a file for documents that you may be adding, or if you want to organize your files by units, or however, say you're an elementary teacher and you want to put all your math documents into one folder. The reason you want to put them in folders is because, one, you can download them very easy or share them to another course very easy when they're organized. So for example, in this one, I'll just put course documents. Now, right now I don't have any, but I'll show you where this comes into play. Okay, so as a reminder, I'm going to click back on my home button here, and maybe what I want to do is I want to add my class rules. And that is actually going to be a Word document. So when you have your Word document and you want to go ahead and attach it, you would highlight it. This will be kind of the natural process, and you're going to come over to Files. Because it's an attached Word document, it's a file. So I click on Files, and I'm going to upload it because I just made it. So I upload a new file, and this is where I want you to stop and pause for a moment, because by default it's going to go into a folder called Course Files. What I want to do is I'm going to change my folder and put it in my course documents. Then I'm going to go browse and find that particular document, and once I have that document uploaded, then it will automatically link to class rules because that's what I had highlighted. So now I hit save, and if we return and look at our files, you will notice that it is now located in a course folders document. So this is how you want to organize your files so that, one, they're easy to find, and two, that in the event you want to copy to another course, it's a lot cleaner. Now, one other thing I want to point out to you is that, let's go to images. If I decide to upload a new image, what will happen is it will not, if I keep the image the exact same name, it will not replace the image. It will just add it to the list. So I'll have 2 button images if that's what I was going to upload. So when you're uploading your images, I encourage you to get rid of anything that you're no longer using. For example, let's say this particular image right here is an image that's not working and I'm not going to use it. I would click on the little trash can to the right of that image and get rid of it. This is a good way to keep your files clean. Now, before I leave, I'm going to go back to Allison's course that I demonstrated on earlier so that you can begin to see in files. This was a course where everything was imported over from Learning Point. And when I go to the CS files and I go to the home directory, then I will see all of her files that were attached. And you can, at this point, begin to organize them, or you can delete that folder and just start all over with attaching files. It's really up to you on how you want to handle your organization. So I hope this is helpful.